Leo, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Vince. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped into your reading for the month of April. Trying to get all of these readings done before I take myself into the hospital to have my twins and go on maternity leave for a little bit. Yeah, twin girls will be here soon. I got up in your energy, man, and I really heard that you're about to have a new beginning that's going to require you to be really fierce, really protective, use your voice, make some other people uncomfortable. People are not going to like it. Be really stern, put your foot down, take control. You might have to do this in regards to two or more other people, or two or more businesses. You may run a couple businesses. You have to get real comfortable with being the bad guy, making people uncomfortable to get certain shit done. You know, letting people know you are not their friend. You know, these are your babies or your actual babies. Yeah, business needing to get taken care of is not even playing Aries season. You're not even playing with people at all, not even a little bit. Not giving a shit about whether or not people like you. Putting yourself first and foremost. Also, you know, it's heavy on the self-care, heavy on the being unavailable. Not here to put other people before yourself or what your interests are. Your healing. Your priorities being totally switched around. People not being used to this. Embarking on a new journey that may make you nervous. Visualizing where you want to go. Setting some real intentions over the next, not just month, but the next few months. That's going to really change the trajectory of your life, where you're going. Some of you are really in a space of honoring where you're ready to put down some roots. Heavy on your throat chakra being blocked or inflamed, overactive, or blocked as hell, needing to balance that shit out. Say less, heavy on the giving people more energy, you know, more of an energy and a vibe than having to say anything, you know. Getting that look down pack. I'm not even joking. It's not so much overexerting yourself as letting a person know, like, motherfucker, don't play with me. It being all in your energy. It being all in your vibe. I'm not the one. That type of energy. Being really protective. Heavy on being really protective of someone or something. But it feels like two of them. Two people, two babies, two businesses, two parents. Two. At least. At the very least. It being really hard for you somehow, you know. There being a group of at least 3 of you. You're not knowing, you're not having the foresight on how something is going to go, where your intuition is usually really spot on, and you know what you're doing, where you're going to go, or how something's going to play out. You're not really knowing, and yet still following your gut. You know, your intuition still leading you, but it's still being foggy somehow. You listening to your intuition saying, go here, do this, stay for this amount of time, take this amount of time off, invest this much, put this much money aside, pay your bills for a couple of months, that type of shit. Spend money here. Scared money don't make no money. You'll be okay. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta work as hard. The money's still gonna come in. Having to really tell yourself certain things. Honor that. That's the downloads that you're getting, even if you don't have tangible proof that you're right. You know, just honoring the intuition, or even if you can't see it somehow, you can't connect it, like it's not as clear as your intuition normally is. You're still getting the download, and you're still just going to honor it, and so it's going to work out. Constantly staying in the attitude of gratitude no matter what. I don't give a shit how disappointed you get. I don't care how foggy it gets. You know, the closer you get to something, the more blurry it gets. So I don't care how you know, how much you can't see something clear as day. Needing to be really transparent with everyone and yourself first and foremost, that everything will be okay. Needing to be real honest that you believe that. You know, needing to stay in the attitude of gratitude, but also needing to really honor where everyone and everything can go that doesn't support where you're going, doesn't support what you believe in, doesn't support, you know, doesn't respect your perspective, respect your opinion, respect your wishes. That it's okay. You don't have to be on the same board as me, but I'm going to go over here and you're going to go over there. I'm going to remove you from my space, you know, removing anyone who tries to quiet you, shut you up, shut you down. You're not having to deal with people like this. People who don't understand, who don't care about your health, or where they make you uncomfortable, or where they're overstepping certain boundaries, you know, not letting people in your space that don't respect your home. Don't come up in my home and disrespect me. Don't come in my surroundings and disrespect me, or think that you're going to rule me or be the boss of me. I am the king of my castle. I am the queen of my castle. Them needing to know this shit. It being really intense. The energy for April, it being really intense and brand new, and you're not having any room or time to play with anybody. Let's pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source guide, universe. Please allow me to tap in with my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node to see what their month of April is going to be like, Spirit. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. We're going to see what your overall energy is like for the month of April. What conflicts may arise. That's not the word I wanted to use, but yeah, what may pop up that may be a problem for you this month. What's happening internally that you may not be aware of, or you're not speaking about, and then we'll finish over on Patreon for part 2 to see what's happening in your career, and then what's happening in your love life, and what advice Spirit has for you. What's your overall energy? Moving forward with, you know, without a whim, powering through. People thinking you're crazy for how you're doing something, you know. Something, divine intervention slowing you down where you may not be okay with it. You being slowed down somehow, and you not liking it or not knowing how it's going to go. You know, wanting to be able to move at your own pace but not having a choice. You absolutely being forced to move somewhere or move in a direction you don't want to, but it being what you're supposed to do. It being the right thing. People thinking somehow that you're crazy. You having to get a little crazy, get a little ugly somehow to let people know that you mean business. Isolate yourself from certain people they're not going to be okay with. Really honor where a lot of you are battling certain thoughts, battling your lower self, battling making poor decisions in the month of April, needing to really heal that, needing to do your best to heal that. Some of you are the best in your field, and so people want to connect with you, you know, and you're having to pull back and say, I can't right now, you know. Send them somewhere else. Send them to someone else that you trust. Let them really honor where you're just unavailable, and that's just what it has to be. You still working somehow, but working at your own pace or the way that you want. People are not going to like this, but you have no choice. This is what the divine wants. You're having to focus on the people that you love now more than ever. Your family, having to strengthen your family, make sure that they're straight, make sure that your roots are settled. Some of you are going to focus on moving or making sure something is secure, you know, without being able to, without focusing so much on the bag or chasing the bag, as having to be in the energy of attracting while doing a lot less work somehow, and that giving you anxiety. Having to, some of you have just went into contract with someone that you have to, and then you're pulling back. Even though you went into contract somehow with someone, you're pulling back, or you're unavailable. People may not like this, but you're still having to choose for yourself. You having to be okay with that, you know. Put other people on the back burner. Them knowing this, or knowing the obvious, you stating the obvious, but people wanting you to show them special treatment somehow. Heavy on the people bombarding you with what they want last minute, or trying to squeeze in, trying to make you overwork yourself. You needing not choose money, or choosing to give people what they want over what your body, mind, and spirit is telling you. You need to be really transparent about what that is not healthy for you. I'm not even joking. What obstacles are you facing? That was the word that I was going for. A lot of you have been suffering in silence about something that you're going to have to come out with. Libra had this energy too, you know. You're going to have to love on yourself now more than ever. Love on someone else. Be their advocate. Heavy on the being someone's advocate, or advocate for yourself. Some of you are going to have more time on your hands and not know what to do with it. You don't know how to relax. You don't know how to rest. That shit turns into boredom for you and you just want to get back to work. You really realizing that you're a workaholic, or you really love what you do so it doesn't feel like work. But still, it is work, and you're having to put your energy elsewhere or put it into the people that you love. You need to take some time to get your mind right. Switch what you're passionate about. Refocus or find what else you're passionate about. What other passions are out here other than getting money. Leo, other than being successful financially, where else do you want to be? So you have so many other choices. You know, this being an obstacle for you, this being hard for you to do. You mastering something and you being so comfortable in what you've mastered. That spirit is like, I'm going to pull you out of this. I'm going to pull you back and make you look elsewhere. You know, also dealing with an energy out here, someone being really jealous. Someone being really jealous of you. Where you delegate, or where you send your clients somewhere else, or where you put someone in charge that someone doesn't like. Someone feels that it should be them who reaps the benefits. Someone gets kicked out. Gets kicked out of the castle. Someone gets kicked out of the inner circle. Someone is really plotting on you, giving you the side eye. Come the month of April, because you don't let them, it could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because you don't let them come close to you. You're protecting yourself. You can see the truth. You're very transparent. You're very protective over something, over someone that you're the solid foundation for, over your business, over your babies, over your family, over your mother, your father, for some of you. And someone not liking this, giving you the side eye, feeling like you shouldn't trust them more, you should trust them more, so you need to keep a closer look. You need not trust anyone with what is most precious to you. Absolutely not. What's going on with you internally that you may not be talking about? A lot of you are worried about whether or not you're making the right decision, or whether or not you will make the right decision. You're really worried about this. You're not sure. Your intuition, where you're spot on, and never ignore your intuition. It being hard for you somehow. Someone is being hard for you to communicate this, but also people wanting to hear from you that you're going to be unavailable for, and that in itself giving you anxiety. You're not knowing if you made the right decision to cut people off, to stop talking to them, or to disappear somehow, but you needing to do this. You being told to do this by spirit, to reserve your energy, not let, your right hand, your left hand know what your right is doing, or whatever the fuck, however that saying goes, but that really being a thing out here. Expect powerful change. Your hard work is paying off. It's going to make all the difference. Even though you can't see this, believe in the impossible. Some of you are going to work so much, so you're going to be working just as hard or harder than you ever have in your life, but be doing something completely different, doing something in regards to family, or building your family up, or building your home life, putting roots down somewhere else, honoring certain things going on in your mind, your body, your spirit, and it truly being, some of you are about to get a couple big gifts. Everyone are getting really big gifts that are going to surprise or shock the hell out of you, without you having to put the energy and the effort into something that you normally do. You being in the energy of gratitude, you're attracting what you want, you're staying in a positive vibration, really fucking paying off for you more than you realize. Answer the door! It's Amazon! Sorry. They dropped off some big packages at my house just now. I knocked on the door. Yeah, you're getting to really take time to actualize the dreams that you want. Without having to work as hard as you've been working. You realizing that your life can be this way, or it being the start of you of all of your hard work paying off, you being rewarded in ways that you could never imagine. Some of you are moving into a home. Some of you are you're moving into your forever home, or where you're going to be for the next chapter of your life, the next few years, where you're going to start or build a family, start working on or thinking about building a family. It being really amazing what you're about to go through. Don't let your past hold you back. Old ways of being. Anyone from the past hold you back. Steadfast. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep moving forward. It's going to pay off. You could be really emotional right now, really afraid, really scared, you know, about what's next for you. Either way, a win-win outcome is forecast. Don't worry about this, man. It's going to work out. Some of you feel like you worry about whether or not you're going to like someone, or they're going to like you. You're going to have a good relationship. Whether or not you're always going to be alone. Absolutely not. You know, but you have to be real comfortable with you first and foremost. Be so secure in yourself that it doesn't matter who comes and goes. The people who are supposed to be there will always be there. Keep telling yourself this. Heal that throat chakra. I'm not playing. I'm going to... They're bringing me packages, even a 2-year-old. Thank you, my little love. Put it down. Thank you, baby. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. We're going to take it over to Patreon for part 2. I'm not doing any personal readings right now. I'm about to go on maternity leave and have these twin girls. If you'd like to leave me a donation, it'd be greatly appreciated. You'll find that in the description box below, along with the link to my Patreon and my IG. My spiritual shop if you like to shop with us, and you can stream my music. I love you so much. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.